Hey, Ben from Ben's Backwoods here. Going to do a quick review of these two knives, the Victorinox Swiss Army Knife Farmer and the Victorinox one-hand trekker camo with the standard edge blade on it. I think both of these make great everyday carry bushcraft multi-tools. Quick review of the tools. Both of these have your bottle opener with your full-size slotted screwdriver. Can opener, that smaller screwdriver bit also works well on Phillips screwdriver, Phillips head screws. Both these have those same tools in them. The one-hand trekker does have a tweezers and a toothpick. The Farmer does not. But the tools that I want to talk to you guys about that I think make these great bushcraft, make these great crafting tools, are these three tools: the knife blade, the awl, and the saw. In the northern forest, the traditional tools, it was 4 tools: an axe, a belt knife, a crook knife, a mokatagan, and an awl were the tools that you needed to craft anything. You could craft a bark lodge, a canoe, you can make snowshoes, you could make a toboggan, you can make all sorts of woven baskets, bark containers. You could earn a living with these tools. Obviously, this is not going to give you those tools. This is a compromise. We do have a knife here, and we have an awl. We don't have an axe, we don't have a crook knife, but we've got this saw, which is very handy for a lot of crafting type chores. I always attach a fire steel to these things. The back of this saw blade works very well for running a fire steel. It can be a little scary sometimes if you get your fingers caught in there though. So what I like to do is take that flathead screwdriver bit, and this is hardened, this is tempered pretty hard, and I take the inside edge right here and I hit this with a file and square this edge off so I can run that as a scraper on my fire steels, just like that. This makes a great scraper, really safe, really handy. These awls on here, a lot of times when you're crafting, these awls have a sharpened edge on them. If you're making bark containers, I made several bark containers with an awl like this, and when you're drilling through bark, a lot of times for bark containers, when you're stitching it with spruce root, you're not drilling a hole. You're using this as more of a wedge, and you're prying the fibers of the bark apart, and then you're sewing in between that. This is a compromise compared to the traditional tool, but it still does a passable job for sure. But having that sharpened edge also gives the ability to drill holes through stuff and to bore holes through things. So this does come in handy for quite a few projects. The one-hand trekker here is a larger knife. You've got those same screwdriver, bottle opener, can opener. This one does have a Phillips bit on there. It has an awl. This one does have the main blade is locking, which is nice. And this is for everyday carry knife. This is just about a full-size knife. You can get a lot done with that for light-duty bushcraft type chores. But between the knife, the saw, and this one has a pretty good size saw on it. That'll do quite a bit. The knife and the saw and the awl we'll get a lot of crafting done and a lot of little projects done. Part 2 of this video, I'm going to use those 3 tools and craft a little portable pot hook on a suspension with a cord on it for suspending your pot over a fire. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.